Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on CSS background, and right now we'll be discussing about the good CSS background image. How can you know a good background image? It just depends on what you want to do, so I'm going to show you example a little bit so you can be able to understand the scope behind it. Note, when using a background image, use an image that does not disturb the text. Once again, when using a background image, use an image that does not disturb the text. The background image can also be set for specific elements like the P element and so on and so forth. So I'm going to show you how this works quickly so you can be able to understand the scope behind it. Let's come back to our document. This is what we are having in our previous tutorial where we discussed about bad background image. And right now we'll be discussing about the good background image. So this image right here, if you notice very well, our text, we are not able to read the text easily. If it's someone that is having sight problem, he or she may find it so hard to write, to read the thing we are having on the screen. Even this our border inside here self, all of it is not showing very well. So let's use another image instead. So we are having another image which we gave paper, which is paper. I think we gave it paper dot let me copy the name so that I won't make the mistake. Let's come back to our document. We're having this. Let's copy the name. I don't want, so this is the image we are trying to use. As you can see, this image is the one we are trying to use. So I'm going to, I've already copied the name, so I'll paste the name right here. So right now we are using double quote. You may not even put the double quote. If you like, if you want, you can remove the double quote. In our previous tutorial we use it with double quote, but right now I'm not using it with double quote. So as you can see, inside our URL right here, we are using paper.give. right? Save your document and see what we got. Let's reload our document. Can you see? Now we are able to read our text clearly, and even our line, all our border is showing clearly. Even our top 10 string, all these things is showing nicely now. We are able to read our document now. But the previous one, the previous image we are having there, we are not able to read everything clearly. Let me show you. Let me reload it. Can you see? This is the previous one. So that's why I call it, so that's why we can call it bad image and good image. Actually, some people will call this bad and some people will say they like it. So this one now that we gave it now is good, we call it good image. So some people will say this is bad because it depends on, so I will just say depends on what you want to do. Use image to your taste, depend on what you want to do. That's all. As you can see, this one is looking great now, so we can see the text and all that. So that is the scope behind this. And also, don't you forget what we discussed about in our previous tutorial. You can specify an image. You can specify background image for anything. Let's select our p tag right here and give it background image. To give it background image, we will use background image property. We use the background image property. We can give it URL, because inside this URL is where we are going to keep our image. So let's keep our image desert.png there. Let's reload. Can you see we are having our image inside our p tag? Can you see this image is the one, the desert.png. the name of it is the one I kept inside here. Can you see? And again, before I go, I will show you one trick again. Let's say for instance this image now, we kept it inside the folder. Let's cut it and place it inside the folder. Press new folder. Give this folder good. Let's give it bad or anything. I will just give it B, or give it bad DD. So let's paste our image. Can you see I paste this desert here, the image, the desert image, I paste it inside this folder. So now we are not seeing the image right here. When we reload our document, Can you see the image has gone? So to look for the image again, definitely you are going to specify the folder. So the folder is we have bad.dd slash desert. So we enter the bad.dd slash desert.png, then we save our document, reload. Can you see we have our image again? And if you want, you can enclose this using your double quote, and if you want, you can use single quote. Let's reload. Can you see? And if you want, you can use single quote, so it will work. So I want you guys to practice this, because practice makes perfect. If you don't do it, no one can do that for you. Please try your possible best. The CSS background property image, the background image property, the CSS background image property is the one we are covering right here. Background image sets the background image for an element. So Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. To our next tutorial, have a great